I stand to gain nothing from this. I'm actually putting myself kind of in a target of TMZ, a very litigious organization, and I'm not seeking any 15 minutes here. Though you're welcome to speculate. I could say the same thing by taking Amber Heard as a client for you.
A little argumentative, don't you think?
Oh, hardly. I find that to be purely logical.
Shortly after, Morgan Tremaine dropped the bombshell that spelled doom for Amber Heard amid her legal drama with Johnny Depp. Heard's lawyer, Elaine Bredehoft, has got something to say about the man who seemingly tanked their case. The attorney who represented the Aquaman actress against Amber's ex-husband recently expressed where her client now stands in the wake of Tremaine's court testimony, which tactically wrecked her chance at victory. What has Elaine Bredehoft got to say? And what does it mean to the progression of the Heard versus Depp legal fiasco? While appearing on NBC's The Today Show, recently Amber Heard's attorney, Elaine Bredehoft, blamed their significant loss in court on social media vitriol, which she believed fueled the jury's decision.
Social media was a part of this, and it was incredibly lopsided and vitriolic against Amber Heard.
It was horrible. It really, really was lopsided, and I appreciate your saying that. It's like the Roman Colosseum.
Not only did Bredehoft blame the media's huge involvement in negatively influencing Heard's case, but the attorney at law seems to believe Johnny Depp's many random witnesses that testified in his defense made sure that Heard never stood a chance given the widespread hate she received on all fronts. They went home every night. They have families. Their families are on social media. We had a 10-day break in the middle because of the judicial conference. There's no way they couldn't have been influenced by it, Bredehoft claimed, referring to the jurors championing the high-profile defamation trial. According to Bredehoft, the entire court proceedings was lopsided, which was evident with the presence of cameras in the courtroom, despite her and the rest of Heard's legal team efforts to kick against it. Elaine believes the proceedings in the Virginia trial only served to demonize Heard, who was denied the chance of presenting substantial evidence that was allowed in the UK court. The case ended with Heard suffering a huge loss against Depp and requested to pay her ex-husband a total of $15 million after being found guilty of defaming him in connection to the 2018 op-ed she wrote for the Washington Post. Asked if her client could cough out the money to pay up Depp's fees, Bredehoft responded, "Oh no, absolutely not." Following Bredehoft's sit-down with Savannah Guthrie on NBC's Today to address Heard's depressing defeat, a former TMZ employee, Morgan Tremaine, took to Twitter to troll the U.S. attorney for going on an interview spree just a day after their explosive defeat. "I'm trying to think of what you call going on the Today Show after losing a high-profile case," Tremaine tweeted, implying that the lawyer chose 15 minutes of fame over her client while accompanying a scathing remark with a screenshot of Bredehoft on the NBC show. While Tremaine certainly attracted some wild comments following his tweet, not everyone appeared to find it funny. One Twitter user called him out for exploiting his newfound fame for all the wrong reasons. "Mr. Tremaine, I don't understand why you're trying to get so involved in this trial. And now you're trying to shame Elaine? Maybe just worry about your own life," the tweet said. If you'll recall, one of the major highlights of the Depp versus Heard trial was the court appearance of Morgan Tremaine in a witness capacity. His testimony presented in Depp's defense most centered around the relationship between Amber Heard and TMZ. In his statement, Tremaine admitted to dispatching cameraman to a courthouse on May 27, 2016, after receiving tips that Heard would be filing a restraining order against her Pirates of the Caribbean husband. According to Tremaine, the tipster also informed the news outlet that Heard would be sporting a bruise on her face. Tremaine revealed the goal was to capture her leaving the courthouse, and then she was going to sort of stop and turn towards the camera to display the bruise on the right side of her face. Tremaine also admitted to receiving a video link through TMZ's email tip line on another occasion. The video, which eventually went viral, showed Depp smashing the kitchen cabinets and tossing a wine bottle. Under cross-examination, Bredehoft accused Tremaine of testifying against Heard to achieve his 15 minutes of fame, to which he responded,
I stand to gain nothing from this. I'm actually putting myself kind of in a target of TMZ, a very litigious organization, and I'm not seeking any 15 minutes here. Though you're welcome to speculate. I could say the same thing by taking Amber Heard as a client for you.
A little argumentative, don't you think?
Oh, hardly. I find that to be purely logical.
To say Tremaine's witty comeback made jaws drop is putting it lightly, as the many audience present in court all sported shocked reactions, while Morgan quickly gained the world's attention shortly after his testimony. Unsurprisingly, Depp supporters briskly capitalized on this exchange to criticize Heard and her legal team on social media. Elaine is surely wishing she at least had 60 minutes of fame. By now, Mr. Tremaine is a legend, and his burn of Elaine will live forevermore in my heart. I still crack up just thinking about it, one person tweeted. If you don't have information that's helpful for this case, and the 15 minutes of fame quip are two of the most insane and stupid things Elaine said during the trial, trying to discredit the witness and instead made herself look stupid, another fan commented on YouTube. While the burns of Tremaine's court appearance are yet to heal, it now appears as though Tremaine is at it again, only this time he's on the offensive, looking to fish a reaction out of Heard and her legal team, and looks to be doing a good job at it. So what more witty surprises does Morgan Tremaine have in store? During her interview on Today, Elaine Bredehoft confirmed Heard's intention to appeal the court's verdict in the defamatory trial, saying the Aquaman actress had great grounds to do so. Sure enough, Heard was back in the courts barely a month later to file a notice of her intention to appeal the case. Days later, Tremaine, who seemed to have been on the down low for a while, sprung up once again to address what could easily pass for his favorite topic. He tweeted, "So did Bestie miss the headline to post money for appeal?" the gamer asked. His tweet, which is an obvious reference to Amber Heard and paying her court-mandated fine to Johnny Depp, quickly gained traction, bringing the 36-year-old actress's appeal case into question. In another tweet, Tremaine called for a lawyer to weigh in on the appeal and how it works in the legal system. The tweet was met with mixed reactions as netizens tried to share insights into Heard's appeal case. Several fans admitted to finding the legal proceedings quite confusing, especially when it came to the financial aspects. In response, one user tweeted, "He's wrong on so many levels, but yeah, she posted the $500 to appeal. So did Johnny neither have to pay any more than what was already been paid? Till after the judgment, the millions can be collected by Johnny during the appeal because she didn't post it beforehand." Another tweet attempted to shed more light on the legal proceedings and the implication of Heard's appeal case. It read, "She filed the notice, posted the $500, and has 3 months to file her brief of appeal, so she didn't miss any deadline. She didn't have to put forth the whole amount by yesterday, and neither did Johnny either. At some point, she'll have to further pursue the appeal, but not yet." So not so surprisingly, Depp supporters swarmed in to join the trolling feat, while taking scalding jabs at Amber Heard. One tweeted, "I was embarrassed for this lady during the trial. She seems to have been way over her head. Also, I'm a Me Too person, and I will mostly advocate for women. But in this case, and I'm sure others, I do lean towards Amber being very mentally and emotionally off." Another argued that in her quest to win Heard's case and justify her actions, Bredehoft resorted to playing the blame games, which certainly did no good for her career or her client. Her client took none of the blame and blamed everything on Johnny Depp, his attorneys, the jurors, and the rest of the world. She said that his lawyers didn't fight fair and they demonized her and suppressed her from the beginning. It is worth noting that right after Heard filed a notice of intent to appeal in July 2022, Depp retaliated with his own notice of intent to appeal, attempting to win back the $2 million the jury awarded Amber in the wake of the high-profile defamation trial. Meanwhile, other followers of the Johnny Depp defamation trial dwelled on the video game designer's shocking revelation, deeming it the ultimate dirt on Amber Heard to take her down. A comment on YouTube read, "This guy's testimony was gold for Depp. It proved without any doubt malice from the start." Posing for cameras with a bruise that was never seen before or after, the fan applauded Tremaine's impact on the case, while another agreed, saying, "I gasped when Morgan confirmed it took just 15 minutes to get the copyright of the cabinet videos," confirming he received it directly from Amber. Ultimately, many seem to believe that Tremaine's witness statement stood as a major stumbling block for Heard, tactically wrecking her chances of winning in the U.S. trial, and so does Heard's lawyer Elaine Bredehoft. But did it really? Are Elaine Bredehoft's claims regarding the outcome of the trial tenable? Let us know what you think in the comment section. Thanks for watching.